Alright, so good morning guys, and today I'll be looking at recent my build. Mobile suit I built a few days ago. Actually, I finished him building yesterday, and now we can look at the final product. Zaku 1 isn't very popular mobile suit nowadays in any medias like animes, video games, and I'm not talking about specific mobile suit like Zaku Sniper. Zaku Sniper is a little bit already overused mobile suit in various medias. I'm talking about Zaku 1 and variations which comes off from him. As far as I know, there's many variations like Zaku, Zaku over there standing. So Flipper Zaku, reconnaissance type Zaku. There's many Zakus actually, but so far Bandai released a high grades only two, almost the same Zaku Sniper 1 and 2 Zakus such as here we go, Block Tricers Zaku and original Zaku from original Gundam series. So what do we have? We have a straight build from the box kit. I almost didn't any sanding on him. It's just a plain build. It's a green horn work, and so much I can tell so far about him. The head is pretty nice. You don't have to do any much sanding. The focus of my camera doesn't work well. Actually phone, but still. I don't have much options right now. I need to do some background, I think. I'll try now. Oh, here we go, and I will be using probably a box of Zaku. Here we go. Here are a box, and I wonder if someone will keep box stand. Yeah, much better. I think it's a much better sum. A head doesn't have much details, and also, on top of all, it doesn't have many work to be done on it. It's just a very nice looking and pretty clean looking after snapping it. Head and have few movements forward, backward. You can rotate it as much as you like. Then you have a body, but it also has no issues so far. But well, focus is pretty maximum I think now. So well, let's keep it up. And body, let's take it very carefully because body joint, which is keeps her arm in a perfect movement, almost perfect, has this one original joint which moves forward that much. For a high grade is really something, but almost doesn't have any movement at all, movement up or down. It attaching on this polycap, so polycap has some movement and room to move upward. So body, as I mentioned before, has only one small seam line, which is under the arm, so it's barely visible still. It will be good to remove it. And some lines on shoulders. And since this line hides another section to attach a bazooka, which I show you later, it is not necessary to remove since both will have the same, not seam line, just separate section on the shoulder. Right, let's get back, and now I start with complaining. The first thing which I doesn't like really very much is the seam lines, ugly seam lines on the shoulder. Here we go, you see this one. I sanded a little bit, but still it doesn't help to hide it. And they're disgusting, super disgusting seam lines on the front of the arm, as you can see. And even more despicable, this one. So goes over the back arm and up to elbow. Very disgusting seam line. I don't know why Bandai did this. This part of the arm has several separation parts, done very nicely, very cool, but that's not an excuse for such behavior. And second hand has the same issue, just you can tell it's almost identical harm. Let's try to be easy, careful removing it. And we have what? Yes, mentioned before, twin problem. Same thing. Of course, you won't be able to see probably. Yes, the seam line on the shoulder, flat shoulder side. You can a little bit lift around the shoulder armor. Shoulder armor also has the seam line, but seam line isn't that badly visible. And you can remove it quite easily. A little bit of glue, sandpaper, and going fine with that. So, the shoulder joint I showed before gives a lot of interesting movement to the Zaku. Like, oh my god, what they have done to my arms! And a lot of things like a classic shoulder bashing. Yay, have to turn my head. Shoulder bashing attack. Shoulder bash. Yet, some parts on hands are really not likable by me. Like colors. Somehow Bandai did not express much love to the Zaku and left it original plain blue. I don't know the reasons, probably. Hey, builders, go make it yourself as you like. And we continue to the torso. Torso doesn't has many issues, but at the same time doesn't have many advantages in this time high grade. It's quite not so old high grade, but still. What I wanted to mention is a front skirt moves forward. It doesn't move very much forward since it has those pegs, armor pieces sticking from upside. But then again, would you like to express and show something not children related? Well, that's not a big problem. And if we continue with that, we'll see that side skirts doesn't move at all. They are on a peg, on polycap peg, but well, doesn't give Zaku any movement at all. You can't spread legs much. Well, it's quite a big spread off, but we'll be using these or not, I think no. And of course, peg skirt also doesn't give much thing. It has a section for touch beam haft, but I need to remove it with something sharp. And comes that I don't have anything sharp in my hand. Probably a brush. I will become stiff after drying off. And now, well, the thing is, I wanted to show you attachment polycap inside under this piece of armor, which I can't remove now. It allows you to keep and store. Oh, not a BMX. My bad, and I lost my part. Okay. Allows you to keep a thing bazooka. Somehow. I don't see any pegs, but yeah. I think this is additional attachment. Not very much of importance, just another gimmick for high grade, which is a superbly welcome. And we continue to legs. Legs also, the hips, as you can see, has a seam line barely visible and super easily to remove, so nothing to complain about. The front pieces of armor also the same issue, so nothing problem here too. Can remove. And yeah, I wanted to show that the knee doesn't have any movement also though, only one joint for special. So like a move on a double joint, but if you want to show someone that Zaku has holes over the knees, you're welcome. I don't think I will be doing this. And of course the one part which also allows this highlight to shine is not removable, but how to tell this thingy movement made in the feet, like a foot, a complete foot, not a feet. You can destruct. I think destruct, not a destruct, but you can prolong this feet. Since if you keep foot, I'm sorry, not a feet, a foot in the complete position to the armor, sticking around, Zaku won't do much standing. Nice, at least nice standing, since he can hit with both feet ground evenly. You can orchestrate his feet, and he will be standing like that. But I'll just try standing Zaku, not much. So you can a little bit retract feet and position him in this one. Standing pose gives you a little bit more playability with your heart rate. Yeah. Backpack, simple, normal backpack for Zaku 1. And of course, a few sim lines on backpack of pieces of armor on the legs. That's much for Zaku. Let's continue with accessories. And we have ordinary Zaku machine gun. Nothing special. Just a machine gun with a little pink red sticker inside it. Then we have a pair of hands. Fist. Yeah, it doesn't really welcome this one. Doesn't really like this made up. Show your little puny hand. Since this palm looks so awkward to me. But I do understand why Bandai did this. Since the original appearance of the blah 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 Zaku in the first blah 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 original anime, here we have a plate for ones who don't want to keep a commander type and want to just a grunt. We can make this one. We have attachments for bazooka, Zaku bazooka. Those attachments go on the shoulder. The section I showed before is hidden right here. This small plate. You can remove it and then attach this super bazooka. The bazooka sadly isn't very best accessory since it goes with wiggles and the spatial made for it first and has a trigger finger, but I don't want to be complaining much, but I don't see where you have to trigger. Oh, here we go, we have that small trigger thing on the handle of bazooka. Bazooka is not very, as I mentioned before, very attractive also. Bazooka is not optional for me. Hit X. Yeah, nothing to tell much, just plain plastic piece, molded in fine details. Another attachment, this one goes for heat axe, and we can do this and then show people how fancy you are with your beam axe when you are raised. Here we go. And you can keep it. And of course, one of the finest accessories Zaku's comes with are shields. The shields are made fine. Nice shield. And I love losing my nice focus again. Oh well, that's not a big deal. A very special important video. Shield has a few pieces. It is made from several sections. You can hold his Panzerschreck. Has a handle, and as I remember on my Black Tracer, in one position it's still just fine in kit and doesn't move at all. And if you try to do something like point it to the ground and start moving up in this little fist. Where is this fist? Here we go. As I mentioned before, fist has no any strong hold up for handles. Just I did something bad. You can use it. Here we go. It just follows. So that's much for the Zaku review. Thank you for watching my video, and by the way, for further references, I will be using the Zaku for scrap parts. Yeah, I was planning from the beginning, nothing personal Zaku, but you're going to be more awesome than you are. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you next time too. Some dynamic poses. Bye bye.